Hello and welcome to SSL Season 10, Division 1, Match Day 2. That's a lot of things being followed by numbers. I am Val, and I am joined by...
It's TVC!
And as we continue to get the ball rolling on Season 10, 4 matchups today, what are you looking forward to?
Well, the entirety of the match day, if I'm honest. Welcome back! I know we had match day 1 earlier on in the season last week, but welcome back to a new week of streams. It's our first full week of production. I am pumped. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have 2 D1 match days today. We're gonna start with Catalunya and Reykjavik.
Yep, 2 teams that won their opener. Catalunya 2-1 win at Romana. And Reykjavik put Tokyo to the shield. That was a statement of intent from them. Or to the sword, not the shield. They didn't play in the shield.
No, that was Buenos Aires who played in the shield. I understand.
Oh, here's a chance! It's not Tom! Ricky Bobby does what he does.
Goal number 3 for Ricky Bobby, and he is no stranger to the back of that net. Catalunya will be having nightmares about that, man. I'm sure they've had plenty of time to drop their experiences on the drawing board. Unfortunately, didn't quite help them there. Bobby was left pretty well unmarked in the box.
Yep, Ricky Bobby, a Division 1 vet. This is a very experienced Reykjavik team that just came up. But Catalunya trying to counter real quick. Played into the middle. That one's going to be headed away. Akocha. Played it in the middle. It's saved. Or was that wide?
It's gone in for a throw-in. It goes off a Reykjavik defender. So I'm going to go ahead and credit Scott Sterling with a save there because you can walk that back and it'll look all right. Versus the other way around.
Yarvin playing it for by Sterling. It'll be a corner. And nothing going from that. Maybe a Reykjavik counter the other way. Nope.
Julian with a big foul. Someone who will also look quite familiar to Catalunya attackers is that man in between the pipes. It's Scott Sterling. And yeah, not much to be said there. Scott Sterling, very familiar with Catalunya's forwards.
Lopta's free kick is headed. No dice. That'll be for a corner. Be taken by Joker. Nothing will come of it. Catalunya maybe chance to break the other way. Like I said, this Reykjavik team, for a newly promoted team, it's got a ton of experience.
Yeah, no, I was about to chat about that. It's been a really good combination of old and new over there at Reykjavik.
Hold on, people. Block diver. Carry on.
Tracked the entire way through, but that goes to speak a lot about this defense. Actually, you mentioned it before. A lot of experience in that back line. Didi Yorker, formerly of Athênai, formerly led the Athênai back line, if I remember correctly.
Rising. Maple blocked, last gasp there, and out for a corner. So we get into stoppage time of this first half.
And I think it was Lediver who made that block, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, and Lediver will block that as well.
Lediver, I believe, also formerly of, I want to say, Catalunya. So revenge game.
Yeah, as we go to the half, 1-0 to Reykjavik. That Ricky Bobby goal early on, standing, but Catalunya have had chances.
Yeah, nope. It's been a bit of a tough one for Catalunya to break through that Reykjavik defense, but they've had chances. Certainly early on, and they caught that defense just a little bit out of position, unaware, and throughout the first half they've been probing, but they haven't had too many good looks.
There's a foul right there by the substitute Peter Oak, who gets a yellow card within 15 seconds of coming on. That is a certified Gavin Millar special.
I was about to say it's what we call a Gavin Millar moment.
Yeah, he came on, and also Shion Okamoto came on at halftime. That one was for Catalunya, though. And here's a chance for Maple, and that's saved by Sterling and cleared away.
So that was Tatayore, I believe you said, right? That came out, former Inter London midfielder. Peter Oak, also formerly of AS Paris.
Here's Rising, given away in midfield. Play that away from Casual and just get it out of dodge. Maple for Okamoto. Maple. What a ball! And what a chance! Oh. It's off the bar and cleared!
There's a force field around the Reykjavik net, and that ball just glided around it. Feels like it was guided towards the post almost. Unfortunate there for
How on earth did they miss that? Yeah, we look at the XG. Catalunya has been producing. It's just the finishing product isn't there. And part of that is just Scott Sterling being good, but that miss does not help as that goes out for a corner.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see their XG chart, or rather their XCOPE chart at the end of this match.
Oh, that one is off the line. Played pinball there for a bit. Oh, here's a free kick, and that one is held by Gunnarsson.
Yeah, it was Miko Rashford who took that free kick. Interestingly enough, Rashford had the assist on Ricky Bobby's goal. Where have we heard that one before?
Way too many times. A chance for what a challenge there. They can't quite clear it all the way, though. You will take it up the left flank. The cross is into the middle, but Gunnarsson will claim.
Yeah, rare nothing ball from Didi Yorker. He's usually really, really good on the ball. He's really creative, able to find a forward or some sort of midfielder marauding in.
Oh, here's a flick on. Rising Sterling way out. Still there. Block cleared.
Oh my God.
Word.
Scott Sterling with a 2-footed lunge.
And that shot goes into the stands. What's going on in that Reykjavik box right now?
Well, it's my headcanon he did that with his face, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, certified Scott Sterling moment as that goes out for a corner. Joker to take. Headed away from Lopta at that near post. They'll try and recycle. Joker. Got two on him. Finds a way to get it into the middle, and it's out for another corner.
So like I said, Didi Yorker just so dangerous on those crosses. Give him enough time, he will find somebody.
Yeah, especially, I believe there's a yellow card on that side for Catalunya.
Yeah, it's Jarvinen on that yellow who's closely marking Yorker, and he had to be careful. One wrong step, and it's the end of the game for him. And they've still got 30 minutes left to play.
Yep. Rashford. Oh, it's fumbled a bit at the back. Catalunya eventually able to get it together and get it cleared.
Oh, that's Casual up top.
Sherwood. Maple. Rising. Okamoto! Deflects out for a corner.
Touché with a big stop there.
And that corner does absolutely nothing. And a fourth yellow for Catalunya. They're third for Reykjavik. It's like a yellow card bonanza over here.
Catalunya, they're racking up the cards. The referee's just handing them out for free today.
Alexa play Ocean Avenue. But here comes Catalunya. Vins. Is he going to have a go? Yes, but it's over the bar.
You know what? Val, the technology exists. Someone give me an AI-generated image of Oprah Winfrey handing out yellow cards, please.
Lopta, Joker, Rashford, and there's a shot. Gunnarsson follows all the way and grounds it.
That's what we call the reverse cross into the net.
Throw in for Catalunya. Oh, there's some space. That shot's blocked by Ladiver, though, and cleared. Wow, that was the most underwhelming highlight. Vincent's throw on this near side. Catalunya running out of time to find an equalizer. They send this ball long. Sterling way off his line and hoofs it forward. And we're playing Pong now, apparently, with a little help from Casual there. That one's sent long. Here's a chance. And it is in! Dogwood Maple!
Well, they do say Catalunya's the 90s generation. They know how to play a hell of a game of Pong, and they did it right there.
Ball over the top. Maple pulls off the defender. Scott Sterling has been excellent today. He is not saving that.
Well, listen,
and a plot twist at the end.
It goes both ways, right?
Mm-hmm. Do Reykjavik have a last gasp response to put it into the middle? And that's going to be out for a corner. Joker booking it over there.
He knows there's not a ton of time, but he doesn't need it.
Yeah, that header is cleared. So you do get into stoppage time. It is running a little long here. Sent
One
long.
last chance, maybe.
Here comes Reykjavik. Crosses into the middle. That's cleared, not quite all the way, though. It ping-pongs in, and there's a save by Gunnarsson.
Massive save by Gunnarsson there to keep this an even sheet. And I gotta say, if they do come out with points, Gunnarsson it will be a big part of that.
Yep. Okocha sending it long. Couldn't find Rising. Lopta against Okamoto. Joker. Rashford. Looking for Oak. It was intercepted. Here comes Catalunya the other way. Okamoto trying to play that in for Maple. Played away by Ladiver. Maybe here comes Reykjavik the other way. No, that one goes back to Catalunya. And that will be full-time, a 1-1 draw here in Barcelona.
And the bottom of the screen kind of said it, an absolute spectacle, and I would agree. What a show we got from both teams.
Yeah, a lot of chances, a lot of physicality, a lot of goalkeeping.
Yeah, I think everyone on that back line ended up with a yellow card there for Catalunya.
Oops, all yellows. Yeah, it was a grind fest. But a wide open. It was like both a grind fest with all the yellow cards and a track meet. Although I guess maybe it was more tactical foul yellows. But you feel like Reykjavik probably going to be the happier team coming away from that with a draw.
I feel like both teams will feel a little hard done by. They both missed opportunities, but also got a little bit lucky on a couple of them too. Certainly that shot that bent away around Scott Sterling and hit the bar. That's one that he'll take every day of the week. But and it came back even either way as it found its way into the back of the net eventually, right? And for Catalunya, that's a story about persistence, right? Persistence pays off, and that's what you preach as a coach quite frequently. And for them, right there, it certainly did.
Yep. As we move on from that game to our next game, which I believe is Athênai versus Romana. Is that correct?
We do have Athênai taking on Romana, yes.
Yeah, first team newly promoted and a team going through a rebuild right now.
Yeah,
both losers in their first match.
It is the Battle of the Ancients, indeed. AC Romana taking on Athênai. I always love a little Rome versus Greece action.
Yeah, Romana lost their first game to Catalunya 2-1. Athênai squashed 4-0 by Buenos Aires as that cross is claimed by Brian Duke. But a very interesting dichotomy. Romana, a team that has just come up. They did not look out of place in that first game. And Athênai is a team that is going through a rebuild. They lost Yannick Anderson. They lost Owen 44. Cross in. Header. Right at Duke.
Yeah, well, credit to Catalunya for winning on the Matchday 1 there against Romana. No, not to discredit them in any way, but it did very much feel like a smash and grab from Catalunya.
Smart. Levert in the box. He's looking for a trailer that he cannot find. Lind sends it long. Smart will go all the way back to collect.
See if he plays a smart pass here.
Yeah, and Kerrigan will just get it out of dodge. Levert knocks it down for Schweinsteiger. Cross. Header. Duke is there once more.
Little bit of league history. Jeffrey Levert coming back to Athênai, having played on a couple teams, I believe, since leaving the Philosophers. Actually, maybe only A.C Romana since leaving the Philosophers.
Matthew, and that's right at Duke. Routine save for the former Montreal keeper, I do believe. Jeremiah. Into the middle header, and it's in from Romana. Levert at the near post. 1-0.
Coming back to bite his old team here. I remember for Levert, it was always a difficult time with the Philosophers, and then even so, when 44 came to help them out with their scoring woes, Athênai kind of relied on 44 a little bit more after that first season, of course. Levert's first season with 44 is probably his best in his career. But since then,
And
it's
Javier
been...
sends it long. Levert looks for help, finds it, and that's put wide.
Yeah, Schweinsteiger had the right idea there. Nearly had the back of the net, too.
Jeremiah's corner. That'll be cleared. We'll see if they try and get it back in the mixer here. Well, that's a nice ball, but the flag was up.
Even if it wasn't, what a shot was that. That was rough.
And that one will be cleared. And this time for good, from the looks of it.
Yeah, well, speaking of shots, it'd be remiss to...
Bradford just absolutely...
absolutely destroyed Bradford's ankles in return.
Yeah. What a run there from Bradford.
And perhaps the antithesis to that first match there's no card from the ref. For what looked to be like some blatant retribution.
Schweinsteiger wins it back. Gonna have a little back and forth here. Anavier. Still Anavier. Levert! Is the flag up? Yes.
It is. It's not by much, though. Thought Newport may have kept him on. It certainly wasn't Lind.
Not gonna get the lines?
That was a lousy replay. It's at full speed, too.
Yeah, and we didn't even get the lines.
Unfortunate.
And we go to halftime. Romano 1-0 in front, and on the stats, they deserve it.
Yeah, I was going to say unfortunate, much like that first half for Athênai. I hate being, unnecessarily mean. I don't think I'm being mean when I say one shot in the general direction of your opponent's net in the half is not good enough.
Yeah. And then it was like, what, 0.06 XG as foul onto Flores coming in. I didn't see who came off. That happened very quickly.
Let me just confirm. It's Schweinsteiger out for foul on the 4. So
No, it's one of the Nunez's. The Nunez eye.
It was
As that
Tyson
shot is wide.
Nunez. My apologies.
Tyson Nunez.
On that right-hand side. Right back.
Seems about right. Schweinsteiger. Jeremiah Schweinsteiger. Tries to get that in the middle. Deflected. This is potentially a break. Okay. Nope. Given away. Here comes the floor. Cross. Back post, it's in! It's Levert again! This time the flag stays down. And this time Romana do double their lead.
All credit to Pascal Anavier there. Great, wayward cross by the floor here, if I'm honest. Big save by Anavier there, and Levert is there to put it away, but Anavier really makes that.
Yep, sometimes that flick on can be a very dangerous weapon. And there creates a rebound and creates a second goal.
I don't think anyone had expected him to get for that ball. It was kind of just flying out, and they gave up on the play. As difficult as it is to say, sometimes you do that as a defender. You think it's flying out, and it just doesn't.
Speaking of defenders, we see a nice little back heel there from Powdered Toast Man at center back. Milton Nunez. Anavier. Flick on, looping header. It's over the bar from Levert, but the flag was... Nope, the flag was not up. That's a goal kick.
Now, interesting story between the goalkeeper and the attacker here. Jeffrey Levert having scored 2 goals already today. He's no stranger to scoring goals against Batman, though. It is Brian Duke, former Montreal keeper.
Division 2. And it's into the middle, and that one's going to be blocked. Little sloppy there from the back for Athênai. Cross there. Back post. Nothing doing. Well, that's a nice little lob, but the flag was up.
Yeah, Anavier looked just a little bit off there.
Still only the one shot for Athênai.
And while it's not this man's fault that Athênai only has 1 shot, I do want to comment on the fact that the man in net is, as I mentioned earlier, Brian Duke, and perhaps...
oh my word! Vui Kemoeatu with an absolute beauty for 3.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about Brian Duke anymore. I think he'd appreciate it if I stopped.
I mean, no keeper is stopping that. What a shot from Kemoeatu.
I believe Kemoeatu had the assist on the second goal as well. No, that was Anavier. My apologies. So that would be
Speaking of Anavier,
Tonkin's first goal of the season.
Ball forward, Levert is in, and that's a hat trick. But the flag's up.
For a second time.
That's a second offside goal for Levert. It's close, but the assistant referee appears to have gotten it correct. Throw on for Athênai. Huga. King. Panda. Huga. They're going to retain a little bit of possession here. I don't know what they're trying to build towards. There's a little... They were looking to find Bradford, but Toastman was there. Smart plays it across Anavier. Milton Nunez. Levert. Matthew Nunez. Schweinsteiger, 4!
And you always felt like something was going to happen there, didn't you? That build-up, just so incredible from A.C Romana. I understand they are what we would consider new to Division 1, but they certainly don't look like it here.
Yeah, they have plenty of D1 experience, and they have a very smart brain trust. As we have a corner here for Athênai with Huga. No dice there. Can they get back into the middle with Panda? Huga. Smart. Oh! Almost an own goal there. Schweinsteiger. 2 defenders on him. Siege peels off. It'll be played back to the floor. Jeremiah. The floor. Cross it in the middle, and that one is just wide.
They're still looking for his hat trick.
Yeah, he's hungry for it. Schweinsteiger. Ball into the middle, and that one is right into the breadbasket of Duke. Jeremiah's corner is saved by Duke. I didn't catch who got that header there.
But
Duke was up to the challenge.
Still looking for number 3.
And Hugo with the foul there on Kemoyatu.
Yeah, just a little frustration coming out for Athênai now.
Can they find any consolation here?
Come on, Duke, give it to Levert. Just let him tap it in.
Schweinsteiger, Levert is in. It's blocked. He was offside anyway. Apparently, Levert has Jerry syndrome.
Always has. He was tied second in that season.
Bradford.
The season in which Jerry made his famous offside record.
Here's one into the middle, and that one's saved.
Great opportunity by Pelletier.
Still cleared.
Unfortunate, no follow-up there for Athênai. That was their best chance of the match.
It was their second shot. They got it on target. It was not a bad look.
No, it wasn't. It was well worked, too.
Schweinsteiger. And that'll do it full time. Romana, 4-0 win over Athênai. A great bounce back after an opening day loss for the Romans.
And not only a complete offensive experience, but they got it done on defense, too. Only one shot on the net, and it was that shot at the very end there. So what that means is they played 89 minutes of shutout football.
I mean, they did play 90, keeping the clean sheet.
Yeah.
But 2 goals from Levert. Probably could have had a hat trick if he could have stayed on side.
This is true. He could have had 4 if he stayed on side. No, but for Athênai, unfortunately, that is not what they would have wanted to see. But I kind of alluded to it earlier in the match. Brian Duke being in the middle of that net means that no longer there is a talismanic presence of Yannick Anderson, which really kind of spells the end of the era for Athênai. And to be honest, this sort of defeat isn't too strange given the roster at this point in time. It's just
it's a team that is building for a couple seasons down the line.
Yeah,
they kind of knew their era was up, but this is the year where it's going to really hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna stink. This is the year in which when franchises rebuild, generally there's a tough year, and this is probably it for them.
Yep, and these kind of licks are going to happen with a rebuilding team. As we move over to our third match of the day, which I believe is Hollywood versus Buenos Aires.
This is honestly why I have so much respect for one career players, because like throughout your career, your team's gonna go through these ups and downs, and if you're willing to stick it through the entire way, good for you. But it happened. Athênai not 3 seasons ago was competing for a title. Unfortunately, that's just life, ups and downs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. Another one of those stories is coming right up at us. It's a Shield rematch. Hollywood taking on Buenos Aires.
Yeah, two teams. Hollywood lost their opener 3-0 to Sao Paulo, and what was a statement of intent from the Brazilian side. Buenos Aires put Athênai to the sword by a score of 4-0. Very uncharacteristic first game of the season for Hollywood.
Now, for those of us who didn't watch the Shield, it was a Hollywood victory, I believe 3-2. Vandersloot nearly puts one in the back of the net there, 30 seconds in here. But no, a 3-2 win for Hollywood, and a dramatic 3-2 win as they came down from, I believe, 2 down to score 3 in quite rapid succession.
Tiki-taka! Apologies.
No, don't be. That was a great shot. Lacked the finish.
Tiki-taka, a name we did not call a lot in that first game against Sao Paulo.
Yeah, it was very quiet. Unfortunate for him. Gerard was one of those players that just couldn't find service for him. We see Liang Kai still there. Nagatoro Maradona is featuring for them as well. This Hollywood team is quite good, but played quite poorly first week out. And if I'm
Oak
honest,
down.
first half of that Shield played quite poorly as well.
See if they can come up with something. Kwai. Nagatoro Maradona!
Oof.
Blocked out for a corner. Or no, it's just blocked out entirely. We got a free kick. Leon Kwai. 5 in the wall. And it gets through to Oakdown, who makes the save. And he's just going to punt it right into the head of Specjaro. Nagatoro Maradona. Loose touch by Kwai. Buenos Aires coming up. The cross. The header claimed by the Heretic.
So Hollywood definitely have the pieces. It's whether or not they can click. They're playing in an asymmetric 4-3-3 today with a attacking midfielder instead of a left winger. Nagatoro Maradona playing in that attacking midfield position.
Yeah, it means on that left side, they're going to need Gerard to be better than they were in the opener. Leon Kwai! Cleared.
Such a good shooter, Liang Kai. It didn't look like a good angle, but he still got such an incredible shot off.
One of the best players in this league over the last few seasons. And that's going to go out for a... Well, we don't get to see it.
Liang Kai consistently one of the best players through our career so far, through our history so far. I don't know how many titles he has, but I'm sure he's among the leaders.
Stanza plays it out wide. Gerard. Nagatoro Maradona. Tried to get that into the middle to Taka, but the central defense of Buenos Aires saying nope. Kwai. Taka! Is that going to stay in? No, it's cleared out for... Is that a throw or a corner? Looks like a corner. That corner accomplishes nothing.
So you said it earlier, we didn't see a lot of Taka in that first match. It kind of feels like he's missing that extra oomph, and that oomph is named Ricky Bobby. Even on that last play, you kind of saw him hold up the ball and try to look for that last attacker.
And there was no one there. Is that one claimed by the Heretic?
Buenos Aires, though, they're playing in a narrow 4-3-1-2. So a lot of
As
presence
they
up the
want
middle of the
to.
pitch.
Played back to Guevara. G's against Kwai. Gorkov. Brooks Patron. That shot was blocked, and now it's cleared.
Yeah,
Not
worth
quite
the
all the way.
effort.
Knight.
Hollywood's not giving up a lot of ground right now.
Knight, and Lightning just yeets it out for a corner.
Lightning quick tackle there from the defender.
I don't know if you heard me doing the rim shot on my laptop. Kwai, the interception. Taka, sloppy touch.
No, I think again he just got caught looking for that trailing attacker. He holds the ball up 1 second just to try to look for that trailer, and there's no one there. It's so sad.
Oh, here's a chance, and nope. It's right into the hands of the heretic. That was Penshaw. Hollywood coming forward again. Cross into the middle, looking for Taka. That's cleared, I guess. Still 0-0, but not for lack of trying. Gerard. Fowler, back to Gerard. Fowler. Gerard. Against Knight. Knight's just pocketing Gerard. That one's into the middle and out for a corner.
Yeah, both teams peppering the stat sheet right now, but it hasn't meant anything so far.
That corner is headed just wide. I think that was Costanza attacking.
Yeah, attacking the near post there.
Oak down, sends it long. Finds Torres. Torres finds a gap. Torres finds a shot, and he finds the glove of the heretic.
Franco Torres hasn't had too many looks so far this game. The Golden Boot winner from last season on. I think he already has 1 goal to start the year.
I don't believe he did, as that corner comes to nothing. Valor will have a go. That flex off Vandersloot now. Yeah, my notes say Gorkov, hat-trick, and Vandersloot in the season opener for Buenos Aires. So he might have had one in the Shield. As that corner comes to nothing, and we've reached halftime, it is still 0-0, but it has not been a boring one.
Yeah, a thrilling half in to start our day. It's I feel like 0-0 is sort of fair. I don't feel like either team have had the finishing quality to really be on the score sheet right now, but at the same time have had the quantity. It's certainly not for a lack of effort from either side.
Yeah, we'll see no changes in the second half, so they're dancing with the ones that brought you to prom, although, as we saw in the first game, it's not like Hollywood has any options. As that pass, they were not on the same page. As we are zooming along. Oh, as soon as I say that, throw in Buenos Aires. You're going to try and get that into the middle. Here's a chance. No, that is out for a goal kick.
That is David Brooks Patron, by the way, who has 7 finishing, 5 long shots, and has tried that 3 times now?
Leon Kwai into the middle for Taka. It's a great block by F. Katarina. The flag was up regardless. Corner kick for Gerard. It's in. It's headed out to Valor. Jarrow. Nagatoro Maradona. Gerard against Tolly.
Remember, he's the only one out there today. On that left-hand side, that is.
Yep.
Valor a midfielder in this formation.
Leon Kwai. Taka, wide!
I was shocked he was onside there. I thought he was off.
Gerard corner. Headed, oh! Just wide. That hit the bar, maybe?
No, just straight out. But it's the story of this game for Hollywood. Just inches in every which way direction, and they'd be up a lot more.
They'd be up, period. As Brooks Patron, I don't know what he's trying there, but it does earn a corner. So, probably playing 5D Hungry Hippos there is Gorkov's corner. That comes to nobody. Tolly will try and recycle. Cross is swung in at the back post, and it's tipped over by the Heretic.
Brooks Patron just knows more than both of us. Brooks Patron knows that a shot from that angle will generate no XG. Unfortunately, handling the ball is Brooks Patron there.
I've always said Brooks Patron's name reminds me of a combination of Brooksish and Blacephalon, the Pokemon. I guess it's fitting that one of them is a psychic type. Possible. Taka!
Offside.
The flag denies Tiki Taka.
Line judge all over this one, even though he wasn't even close to the play.
That is close.
I have no idea how the line judge saw that.
Maybe he's the real psychic type. Possible again. One back by Buenos Aires of Katarina. Sending it long. One back by Jero. Heretic sends it long. Think they were looking for Taka. Couldn't quite.
Breaking out the Atari. We're playing a little bit of Pong again.
Oh, here's a chance! And that one's wide. It was Vandersloth.
Here we go again.
Laid back to Oakdown.
With the service now.
Jaro wins it. Well, Buenos Aires have it back. Knight
with the service back
Jaro.
to Jero.
Ooh, that was cagey.
Heretic with the service.
Hungry there. Knight. Gerard. Still
Honestly,
Gerard.
I'm not sure if we're playing
Nagatora Maradona. Taka!
I was gonna make the comment of I'm not sure if we're playing soccer or volleyball because there's a whole lot of serving going on here.
We tennis now. Torres! Save Heretic!
But to be honest, it's not been a lack of effort from either side. We've seen some very good chances from both teams.
Tolly, it's a flex out. Is that a goal kick? That's a corner.
Yeah, but off a Hollywood defender.
That took like 3 deflections in the span it took to get beyond the line there as that corner comes to nothing. Maybe they can recycle with Vandersloth. Of Katarina, what is this camera angle? That one's out for a throw.
Much like we cannot pay for athletic referees, we can also not pay for competent camera workers. We can pay for the cameras. The workers, interns.
Oh, that freak deflection there. Almost fell to Vandersloth. Possible. Looking for either Taka or Kwai, finds Guevara instead.
Minute left. Well, less spend. Last chance.
Knight. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's full time. A 0-0, but it's not a game that felt like one.
Yeah, an action-packed match from both sides. Really good defensive effort there from Hollywood. You see there a 7 across the entirety of the back line there. Heretic with a 7.4. Obviously, those big 7 saves. We saw a couple one-on-one opportunities denied by him as well, so he played very well. On the other side of the day, Kiyoshi Oakdown also played really well. We saw, what was that, some odd 13 shots on net for Hollywood.
I thought it was only 3. It was like they had 18 shots, 3 on target.
I might have brought the 1 down from the 18 and added it to the 3. So just the Hollywood bias coming through again, you know.
Biased commentators, SMH.
Board of directors loves Hollywood. You have it on record.
And that's going to be a frustrating one for both sides who think they probably could have won that one.
Honestly, if it was a draw but a 2-2, I think both teams would be much happier than how they're feeling now.
You just feel that frustration where it's like you had all these chances.
Yeah, no, and as a GM, sometimes you just kind of sit there and scream at the screen, get in the net, and it doesn't happen. Right? There's nothing you can really do about it. On to the next for both sides.
And on to the next for us, which is Tokyo versus Sao Paulo. Tokyo humbled 4-0 on opening week by Reykjavik.
And I'm really looking forward to this because it was Sao Paulo that did a little humbling of their own.
Yeah, against Hollywood. The two Giants get absolutely choke slammed on opening day.
Let's see if we are going to watch the sim at molasses speed. We might actually.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Testing bits? Oh my god, this is slow. We're watching 70s Serie A.
You know, we only have it one pick up from this as a standard setting, but once you've gotten used to it, you just can't go back.
Yeah. Corner. Headed away. Biscuit. Now. Oh, chance. Is that off the bar or was that saved?
No, he's offside, Newman.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's the other kind of save.
Saved by the flag.
It's a battleship formation coming out from Sao
here's
Paulo
a chance. 44, blocked. Last ditch tackle there. Visser. Hayden. That had some bend on it. Into the box. That one. So that's saved? Saw the keeper go down. Soderbergh plays it back.
And in net for Sao Paulo, Yannick Andersson.
Yeah.
One of the two Athênai players to come over in the offseason, the other being up top there, 0-44, playing next to Coffee Biscuit in this 3-4-1-2, or as I like to call it, the battleship.
Yeah. This is a Sao Paulo team that was very bold in the offseason. They wanted to make big moves, and by God, did they make big moves. Isagi into the middle. Oh, that's just wide.
Yeah. Having spoken to Lobster a couple of times, I think they kind of feel like this is their year, and I think I agree with them. Last year they just had enough to stay up. Oh, there's a massive save, and that's why they picked him up during the offseason.
That was a beautifully placed shot by Hayden, but no dice.
An elite finisher for Tokyo. Has been for a number of years, backing up to Rise, and when he plays alongside him, just absolute fireworks.
Nessie. Rise. Holds up. Kaido off the bar. Flag was up anyway, I do believe. As we reach halftime, that was one of the halves of all time.
Wait, that was halftime already?
Apparently.
How did this match move slower than molasses, yet was quicker than all the other ones combined?
I don't make the news, I just report it. I might be a Fox, but I'm not Fox News.
I'm glad. That means I can be friends with you.
No changes at halftime.
Yeah, truly no changes at halftime as the molasses continues.
The corner.
Make a note to have that change for the next sentence.
Funyuns. Headed away by Burchetti. Hayden's going to get onto that. Rise holds up. Nessie against Anshaw. Playing it forward. Rise, flick on. Lexington will get there and play it back to Anderson, who will try to find 44. Thessenvitz does find 44. 44 one-on-one, and he puts it wide.
Puts it across the net. Found 44, but 44 did not find the back of the net. Unfortunately,
Soggy free kick. Claimed by Anderson at the back post. Rupp was there.
If I'm honest, 44 has had a rough couple of seasons. His year last year with Athênai was not great. And certainly this year, he only had that one goal to start the year. And had that one goal despite having 2 XG.
Nessie, back post header, goal! Kaido!
And created by Linnea Nessie. Nessie, one of the leading assist creators last year. Big reason why that Tokyo team was able to compete so well. And what a cross.
What a ball. What a ball.
You might as well have given them a free kick from there.
And a great job by Kaido, too, to get off of Thessenvitz there at the back post.
And it's that Soderberg and Nessie connection there.
How does Sao Paulo respond? Thessenvitz has a throw. Finds Funyuns. Back to Thessenvitz. Kaido on Thessenvitz, who finds Funyuns. Back to Thessenvitz, into the middle for 44. 44. Plays it back to Funyuns. Newman, 44. Given away. No. Funyuns able to keep it alive. 44 against Vercetti. And that will be hoofed clear. What was that supposed to be?
I think a clearance.
I'm questioning the highlight-ness of that highlight, SMH. Mayhem plays it back to Anderson for Lexington. Funyuns. Mayhem. Trying to maintain a little bit of possession here. Biscuit. Newman. What? Decides to shoot from across the Pacific Ocean and puts it into the crowd.
Listen, only 44 since coming to Sao Paulo has a dramatic effect on that team. In fact, I've heard he's taken over the shooting training.
Kaido against Lexington. Crosses in. Finds Rise. Finds Anderson.
Yannick Anderson, one of the few goalkeepers of enough quality to actually stop that. That seemed like a simple opportunity, but we've seen Sky Rise make his money on those exact chances.
That's what being about as tall as your average tree will do. And that one's off the bar. Was that saved? It's out for corner.
By Anderson.
Luckily for Tokyo, Sky Rise is actually mobile, unlike your average tree. If your tree starts moving, please, I don't even know who you'd notify.
Your local Lord of the Ring.
And right now, that is located in Hollywood, California. Ansha heads that away. It's claimed by Guerra. Lay off to Nessie. Soderbergh to Nessie. We saw them connect on that first goal. Finds Guerra. Guerra with two defenders on him. Hayden! They see him rolling. He's Hayden, and that's 2 for Tokyo.
And you kind of always knew that was going to happen, especially when Hayden took the time to spin around in the box.
Yeah, Guerra drew two defenders.
One touch.
Guerra drew two defenders way too open. Kaido. Hayden again. That shot's blocked by Mayhem, and then the header is back to Anderson.
Hayden's first goal of the season. Guerrero's first assist of the year as well.
Isagi at the top of the box. Isagi takes a touch. The shot's blocked. Hayden again has a go. That's blocked as well. Kaido. Ooh, that is a risky tackle, and it's out for a corner.
Yeah, nothing but ball, and Kaido kind of went over like a lump of heavy clothing.
Listen, it's heavy when it comes out of the laundry. Isagi free kick, header, wide. That was Vercetti, I believe.
Well, if you're telling me that the clothes are freshly laundered, you may want to keep them away from our fans of the NFL.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Let's just say this is not a place for me to air out my dirty laundry on that sport.
Well, it certainly is a time and opportunity for Sao Paulo to air out a pass. They need 2 goals here.
Nessie for Kaido, flick on Hayden. Hayden finds a gap, has a go. Oh my word! He's rolling, he's Hayden, and he calls game.
Yeah, forget all this fancy build-up that we've seen Tokyo doing so far. Hayden just decides, why not just let it fly?
Yeah, I saw Anderson cheating a little bit to that far post. And decided, I can take advantage of this.
I feel like every striker will kind of understand what I mean by this. Sometimes you just feel the game. You're just so connected with everything, and you know how to put the ball exactly where you want to, and that's Hayden right now. Whether that's spinning and firing it into the corner, or just ripping it from 25 yards out, there's nothing that you can do to stop that.
And that one is headed over. Yeah, second of the game for Hayden.
Surely the dagger for Tokyo.
Inclán. Ramirez. Biscuit. Trying to get a consolation goal, perhaps, but instead gives it away. Isagi. Kaido. Lexington. And that is just going to go into the corner.
Should be the end of this match.
Or goal kick. Yeah, that should be curtains.
Yeah, Rube's going to hold this up for another 30 seconds just to be sure, but Come on, ref. I think his clock broke.
Well, he'll be right twice a day, and he is right on this occasion to call that one. It is full time. Tokyo 3, Sao Paulo 0. And very interesting result, but Tokyo was the better team on the day. And Caleb Hayden with an absolute beaut for a dagger.
Resoundingly so on the score sheet there. Sao Paulo, no shots on net, only the 6 shots in the general direction of the net. But Tokyo just kind of, they outpossessed them, they outplayed them, and they outshot them, outscored them too. Go figure.
Yeah, and a much-needed bounce back after their disastrous opening match. This gets them back on track. Sao Paulo, on the other hand, this has to be a bit of a gut punch after a strong first match day. So, moral of the story, week 1 taught us absolutely nothing. Other than that this might be the most unpredictable season of Division 1 that we are shaped up for.
That is not true at all, Val. Week 1 taught us small sample size.
As we take a look at the table, Reykjavik and Buenos Aires claiming the top 2 spots. I believe Reykjavik are ahead on goals for.
It's tied 3 ways up top right now.
And then Catalunya on goal difference slips to 3rd. Romana gets their first D1 win. So plenty to munch on today. It's going to be a very unpredictable season, I feel like.
Yeah, funnily enough, only Athênai, only 2 games into this year, are without points. So, like you said, absolute mayhem.
Yep, and there's still plenty of football to come. But that is a future thing. For now, that is all from us. If you've been sticking it out with us, thank you for watching. And until next time, I've been Val.
And I'm TVC.
And we will see you next time.
Good night.